Hello, guys. My name is Igor, and I'm suffering with fibromyalgia almost 7 years. And before, I also suffered with fatigue and asthma. So I decided 2 days ago, when I couldn't sleep, I got the idea to for this 21 days challenge of getting more energy and be more aware of my thoughts, my doings, and try to be more grateful. So, everybody who is suffering with fibromyalgia knows what I'm talking about. For others, I will just shortly explain that this is problems with fatigue, sleepless night, a lot of pain, uh, digestive problems, urinary problems, and many, many more. So I said suffering because, yeah, for me was suffering. It was. It was a problem. It was challenge also. But now I'm starting to accept it as a learning process. Why is this happening to me? So why I'm doing this? Because of lack of energy, I cannot do things, I so easily get tired, I'm weak. So over the years, I learned how to get frustrated easily, get angry. But now it's kind of, for a few months, it's kind of turning point for me because I changed attitude toward life. I become more grateful for what I have, and I'm not so much into things that I don't have it. So, you know, during this period of 21 days, I want to apply all my knowledge because I read so many books, I did so many exercises. I tried to this and this. So I got plan for me, and this plan contains breathing exercises. It also have some yoga exercises, cold water, but mostly I want to enjoy it. It's not about achieving things, it's about life, how to enjoy it more. Because during these years I didn't felt like I'm alive. Actually, contrary, I felt like I am walking dead. And that that have influence on everybody around me, my family, my children. This struggle, it was a really struggle till last year slowly begins to change, the course of my thoughts. Because for the first time in my life, I allowed myself that I can do it and then I can change it. So I become more positive positive in a way, searching for solution and not be a part of problem. But it's not so easy because this of because of this expectation we have, wishes. And probably that's why I got sick with it. You know, if you're flying too high and there is no foundations, probably someday you're gonna just land, hard. And so I'm prepared to learn from these circumstances. I'm prepared to become more aware, to know my weaknesses and strengths, and to work on my strengths, to put my energy in these strengths and not in my limitations, because we all know how the people can go around there and around in the circles, you know thoughts, actions, perceptions. We are the creators of our lives, but our habits are so deep in ourselves. And that is why we change our perspective so hard way. I just want to share my experiences. I want to share my knowledge, and I will try to change some small things in my life, even more. Especially, I want to change my attitude because I want to focus on things that I can do, that they are in my reach, and not to think or talk about things that I have no influence. But mostly I want to enjoy, and like I said, to be grateful, not just to say thank you for that, but to feel gratefulness, because what gratefulness puts me in the present state. It helps me to change my mental state also, and the state of the body. And this is also very wise to know that we can change our state whenever we want. Well, sometimes it's pretty hard, like this morning. I said I was so happy yesterday because it was preparing day, and I wake up. I was so fatigued, so everything was hurting me, a lot of pain over my body. I was actually frustrated, and I said to myself, no, I will not do it. It's obvious I had subconsciously developed some expectations which I was not aware of. And this was the problem. And then I go under the cold shower, 20-30 seconds, just to beginning to change my state of being. And then I did some exercises, stretching exercises, just a little bit, and then I eat only rice because I have this my intestinal problem. and I want to do it holistically, I want to touch every field of my life, you know, body, mind, and soul. So I will include also meditation, because meditation is for me like contemplation, observing, become aware, become more grateful and compassionate toward myself. Because probably over years, my childhood as a baby, I suppressed a lot of things. So I just want to be more gentle with me, because during years I want to achieve different goals, and when you're pushing yourself, it's not always good. It's not always good. So now I'm prepared to explore, adjust, and mostly I want to enjoy, and I want to share it. So I will make short videos with different techniques that I will use all along, and I keep you posted. That's all. Thank you for now. Bye.